Welcome to Extended, where we take a look at the contracts keeping your team's favorite players in your city. The Atlanta Braves, following the season, looked to improve on their margins and was involved in a 3-team trade on December 12th that brought one of the game's best young catchers with a track record of success to the A.T.L. by acquiring Sean Murphy from the Oakland Athletics, with the third team being the Brewers as the landing spot for young William Contreras. This brought Sean back together with his former friend and teammate Matt Olson, who was traded for and signed a year earlier. December 27th, Sean Murphy inked a 6-year, $73 million deal with an additional club option for a 7th year in 2030 that could value out at $88 million total. His contract AAV and Luxury Tax hit are just a tick over $12 million for each season. This contract does push the Braves into the first luxury tax threshold and in theory could free up some space if needed, but the fees to be successful with their plethora of team-friendly contracts is not very large. Guys like Morton, Arnaud, Yates, McHugh, Arcia, and Rosario all have contracts that come off the books after this season, likely dropping their tax value back under that first tier. Murphy has been the primary catcher in Oakland for the last 2 full seasons, the COVID year, and his original cup of coffee in 2019. He finished 4th in Rookie of the Year voting in 2020, won the Gold Glove in 2021, made the MVP voting list in 22. The catcher position has become such a defensive, who cares if they hit their weight position, so a guy like Murphy who brings value as a framer and a defensive game plan kind of guy with a Gold Glove, but in his time in the majors carries an OPS plus of 114. Not just an above average catcher ranks, but was 20% better than the average hitter in 2022 in terms of OPS over 148 games. He produced a WOBA of 331 and a weighted runs created plus of 122 in 2022. In short, in an offensive suppressed year, Sean Murphy was doing it at a high level behind the dish and with the stick. He caught 1,000 innings this season and had a solid 8.7 framing score on the graphs. Murphy also was able to hit close to his expected metrics in 22, where he rattled off a 250 average and a 426 slugging. According to Fangraphs, Murphy's WAR was a solid 5.1 and carried an offensive value of 13.8 and a D value of 15. Not many guys produce over a 10 at both values. I think realistic expectations for Sean is another 4 WAR season, and you can pencil in 20 home runs with a walk percentage around 9.5, maybe even back into the 10 mark, and around a league average strikeout percentage somewhere in that low 20%. A triple slash of 250, 330, 440 with an OPS around 770. I think Murphy is good to produce between 15 and 20% better than league average and will continue to produce defensively as well. In Murphy's time in Oakland, people forget some of the team success that he and Olson were a part of. In 2019, 2020, and 21, they produced very solid teams in Oakland. With the teardown happening for this next cycle, Murphy made the comment that he wasn't surprised with the move, but made mention that he was a part of a winning group there and being very competitive. This guy has playoff at-bats and innings, and he's going to get more chances in a bigger market and a more consistent contender in the Braves. I think this contract is a great deal for Murphy, giving him a ton of security through age 34 as a catcher. And for the Braves, you're getting an all-star level catcher in that core group of players for a long time. Thank you for watching this extended episode. If you made it to this point, you should click that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Whose contract should I look at next? Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at SwingForContact. Check out our new website, swingforcontact.com, and join the subscribers list there as we're handing out coupons for your first purchase on the new store where you could buy this upside down shirt or this SFC Media trucker hat. The link tree's in the description below with all the links.